welcome to Crafty Clegs Creations. My name is Jeanette and I'm coming to you today from the northwest of England where I live with my husband Timothy and our little dog Zach. Today is Friday the 23rd of June 2023. I had to think about that then. And the weather here in the UK is very nice. It's a little bit humid, so it's a little bit heavy, but it's got a nice little breeze and the sun keeps coming in and going out through the clouds and it's beautiful. I'll take it, thank you very much. When I have finished recording this podcast, I will probably be going to sit outside and do the last round on my coronation blanket. Very excited about that. Since I last saw you, I have done some recording to make my progress. I joined a make-along with Imagine Landscape and made a little gnome. I shall talk to you all about that. What else have I done? I've been out for lunch with friends. I've been out for lunch with Tim. We've had our walks. Bought a couple of new bits and pieces clothes wise. I've had a little bit of incoming. Well, that's not quite true. I've had quite a lot of incoming really. I couldn't help myself. I just cannot help myself. I've bought a new wool winder. Nothing really exciting, is it? But a necessity. So I'll show you that after. Nothing special. I would have liked a really, really nice, one of these really nice Knit Pros or Sheepies, and think I might put one of them on my Christmas list. Really fancy one of those. And I also think it's a nice piece of furniture. It looks really nice. I digress already. But when I went shopping the other day, I went out with lunch with Karen from Stitches and Jacks. We went to our normal place, Black Sheep. None of you will be surprised there, will you? And I got a little bit carried away. I bought yarn for 3 blankets. I know. And when I walked through the front door, Timothy was like, "What on earth?" And I said, "Oh, it's just a bit of cheap yarn because it's Stylecraft." I'm making them all in Stylecraft EK. I always say to him, "Oh, it's not expensive. It's not expensive." But you don't realise when you're buying like 40 and 50 balls not that I bought that many, but I bet I bought 30. Anyway, my point being with this story is I have pre-recorded a little bit of a section about my blankets. I've had to do that because there's so many colours in the different blankets that I'm doing, and I can't physically hold them all up to show you. So I thought I would lay them all out on my bed, and I would explain to you what I'm doing and what they are, and of course I'll leave all the descriptions of the blankets all the links to the blankets that I'm doing in the description box below if anybody wants to join in. And I'll put that in later on when we're chit-chatting about incoming. What other things have I to tell you? So another thing that I need to tell you is I am doing Christmas in July. And I have decided that no matter what I make in July, it's all going to be Christmas related. So there's nothing that's going to be made that isn't Christmas related. And I think what I will do, I'm not going to vlog every day, but I think what I will do is maybe every other day, keep you informed on like what I'm up to, what bits I'm doing, the progress on what I have actually chosen to do. That kind of thing. A little bit of a catch up and a chit chat every day. It's not going to be not every day, every other day. It's not going to be a long video, but I just thought it would be nice to share everything with you with Christmas in July. I have chosen a few things to do, and I am going to put out like a pre-Christmas in July video. So you'll all be able to perhaps watch that and, follow along with me, which I thought would be quite nice. And then the other thing I wanted to chat to you about before we got going was the subscribers. Oh my word. I have reached 3,000 plus. I am almost at, well, I'm at about 3,700 and, ignore me. 3,070 something I'm at. Can't quite remember. I haven't had a look the past couple of days. So I did say, when I reach 3,000 subscribers, we would have a giveaway. So we're going to have a giveaway. Now, I have decided I am going to make you a bag. You've got to have a Crafty Clegs bag, haven't you? So I'm going to make you a bag, but I have also downloaded and half made a journal. So you'll have your own journal. And then there will be little bits and pieces in. There might be some wool, might be a bit of chocolate. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I haven't got... The only thing I've decided on is the journal. And half of that was made when I was in Frome. And it is going to be all the same theme. So I'm going to make a journal, a bag and some bits and pieces. So if you would like to be in with a chance, I haven't even thought about what we're going to do. If you'd like to be in with a chance of winning the prize, you have got to, of course, be subscribed. So you have to be subscribed, like this video and then comment. What can we have so I can choose whether you want to be in with a chance for the giveaway. I know what, just put 3,000 subs giveaway. So then I can, you know, I don't know how to do it, Tim does it for me. So yeah, if you like, comment and subscribe and just put 3,000 subs giveaway. Right, so shall we get cracking? And I can tell you what I've been making. Shall we start with finished objects? I think we should. Right, so the first one I'm going to show you is my little cotton rabbit. Now, before we go any further, I have only got one pattern here to show you. So I will put either pictures on the screen and all the pattern details in the description box below. And I have forgotten something, so if you just bear with me before we even get going, I shall go and get it now. Right, I am back. I've got everything I need now, I think. So, like I was saying, these are my finished objects. I will put pictures on the screen and I will put links in the description box below. So the first one is my little cotton rabbit. And this is Little Cotton Rabbit, the new 7-inch doll, and this is the horse. Isn't it as cute as anything? It hasn't got any clothes on yet. I'm thinking that I might give this as a gift. So, I have a certain person in mind, but I don't know whether I'll gift it for birthday or for Christmas. And so right at the moment, it's staying undressed. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's, you know... The main part of it is, well, I think the main part is finished. The only thing that I haven't finished off, and I did it wrong, but I didn't really want to undo it because I did not a running stitch, what's it called? Oh, what's that stitch called where you go under the bar one side and then go straight across and under the bar? I bet you're screaming at me, aren't you? I don't know what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. And you're supposed to attach this inside before you do it, and I didn't read it. So I have literally just placed through a stitch there the tail on because I'm not sure where it should be or what I'm making for it to wear. Oh, excuse me. So it is adjustable. So yes, this is... I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to call it anything actually, because if I'm thinking of giving it as a gift, I'll let them call it. It has got a little round belly. Look at that tummy. It was really nice to make, but I do enjoy making little cotton rabbit creatures. I'm not sure if there's 3 or 4 out at the moment. Anyway, that's my little cotton rabbit horse, and it's the new 7-inch. It has been made with the mane and the tail is Sheepy's Stonewash. And I'll put him down. Or her. Or whatever it is. The Bonnet was made with Rowan Alpaca Soft DK. I've still got quite a lot of that left. It's a nice... Oops. Let me take the ball band off. It's quite a nice... Isn't it nice, that? And then the nose, just this little bit at the front here. That was made from Rowan Kid Classic. And that, if you look, has got like, can you see, it's got a bit of a fluff to it. And there is plenty there to make another one, so I might make another creature with that. And then it's got like, well, I can't say anything because it's in the pattern, but you have to make these like little nostrils here. And that was just made out of a grey acrylic DK. Yeah, stuffed it. Dead easy. Really easy to follow the pattern. I don't really know what to say about these little cotton rabbits other than they're just really nice to make. So that is my first finished object. Stay there. And my second one, now I'll be honest, I wasn't 100% happy with this. I'm not sure if I've used the right yarn. I don't know, you know when you just make something and you think, I finished it, but I'm not really happy with it. But it was trial and error, and maybe I'll make another one, I don't know. And it is the Good Bear. I followed the pattern to the letter. I used the same needles and the same thickness of yarn, but I don't know, there's just something about it that I'm not keen on. I don't think I like the eyes. It did say in the pattern to use safety eyes, and when I started this, I was at my daughter's house sitting, and I forgot to take safety eyes, and I couldn't get any from anywhere. So I put French knots in, which it does tell you on the pattern you can do that, but I don't know, there's just something about it that I'm not really keen on, and I can't tell you. I don't know if it's the colour. Tim thinks it's probably the colour. It's a bit dark, and although, you know, you can get a brown bear, but I don't know. And the jacket doesn't fit. It needs buttons on it, but I don't even think I'm going to bother with that. The jacket won't fit, and yet if you look on some of them, the jacket does fit, and I've followed the instructions by the letter. And then there's his little hat, which I don't mind his little hat. It's a bit lopsided and it doesn't sit perfectly well, but never mind. The only thing I love about it is its little tail here. And it's all made in one piece, which I absolutely loved about that. It's easy to do, it's not difficult. You have to pick up a few stitches here and there, but the pattern is so well written. It really is. It's not difficult to do at all. But please don't be put off by it because I'm not keen on it. I am going to make another one, and I think what I'd like to do, I'd like to make one all in white, just white, and try and get one that's maybe, see if I can get some of the Rowan Kid Silkays in white that's got like the floof on it like this. And I'd like to make it to sit at the base of the Christmas tree. So yeah, please don't be put off just because I'm not keen on this, because I do think it's the yarn. I think the yarn is the wrong type. I haven't used the right type. So I shall tell you what I've made it in. I have made it in the Sirdar Country Classic. Sorry, it's blowing out a bit. This is for the jacket and the hat, and then the brown, I used exactly the same. This is for the, hat and jacket, and then I used exactly the same yarn for the bear's body and his little bit of cream at the front there, the snout. It was all this Country Classic. It's worsted weight, which is what the pattern calls for. So yeah, I'm not a lover of him, and I feel bad because he's cute, but it's just not been my best thing. That's how I feel anyway. And my next thing, I just had to have a go at this. I just had to have a go at making one of these. This needs no I can't say the word. Introduction. This pattern definitely needs no introduction. It is Little Drop of Wonderful by Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful. And I saw it. I bought this pattern when she first brought it out, and I never got round to making it. And I thought, I saw it when I was flicking through my iPad and looking at all my patterns, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go and I'm going to make that. Oh, and here it is. How adorable is that Little Drop of Wonderful? I love it. It was dead easy to make. I did it in maybe, I don't know, a couple of hours. It did not take long at all. And I don't know what to say about it really, other than it was a really fun little make. I'm into making fun little things at the moment, she says, having just bought massive amounts of wool for blankets, but easy does it. And I'm going to, what did Tim say? If you just chip at each blanket a little bit every other day or whatever, and remember what he said, stress-free 23. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying everything I do. And this I thoroughly enjoyed. I used a 2.5mm hook, and this yarn was Rico Rumi? Is that what it's called? Yes, Rico Rumi. And it used, I think it was just over half a ball. So if you was really careful and maybe missed out one round of the body, you could probably get 2 out of it. So yeah, that is my Little Drop of Wonderful, and that pattern is by Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful. I love it. So that is just, it's just the right size to go on my miniature shelf. I mean, I know it's not really miniature, but it's probably along there with some of the bigger ones, and it'll fit nicely on there. Oops, oh, fabric's falling everywhere. Right, what's next? So my next finished object is my gnome. Now, I don't know if any of you have watched, but if you haven't, Sarah from Imagine Landscape, she brings out a knit along every now and then, and I just decided I was going to take part. I have made a couple of Sarah's gnomes in the past, and I will put pictures up somewhere of the ones that I have made. And I have got quite a few of Sarah's patterns, and I just fancied taking part, and it's called The More You... Is it The More You Gnome? Bear with me, I've got it here. Yes, it's called The More You Gnome. Now, I had... Let me show it to you. This is... what's it called? Nifty. This is Nifty Gnome. And I absolutely love him. I loved the colour that I'd chosen. I was really pleased with the colour. So the first part was, what did we do first? Do you know, it's not that long ago. It's only about a week, 2 weeks ago, and I can't remember. I think we did. Oh, we did the band. So the first thing we did the band for his hat. And then we did a nose and a foot, and then we did the hat. Now, mine isn't quite the same as the pattern, because what I did, I used DPNs. I'm trying to get used to using DPNs, and I really struggle with them sometimes. Sometimes if I get a hold of them as I think they should be, it feels okay to use double pointed needles, and then other times I feel like they're sticking all over and I'm losing stitches, and I don't really get on with them very well, but I will keep persevering and trying to get used to them. So I decided that I would make Nifty's hat in DPNs. Bad mistake. I was all right until we started decreasing severely. Now, Nifty's hat, I think, just let me pull it a little bit. There you go. Nifty's hat should be a little bit taller. But I do not know what happened. I was sat knitting in the evening, watching a little bit of TV, and I was getting up to go and get a drink, and I dropped. My knitting was on my knee and it fell off, and as I got up I must have pulled yarn, or I don't know what I did, but all the stitches come off. Oh, it was like panic stations, because it'd taken me a long time to do this. It had. Even Tim said to me, to say it's such a small thing, there's quite a lot of knitting in it, and it is. Well worth it when it's finished, because look how fabulous he is. Well worth it, but it did take a lot of knitting. So I got my drink, I picked everything up, I just took some deep breaths, and I thought, I have no idea what I'm doing here, because it's mosaic knitting, so you're slipping and then you're knitting and you're slipping. Anyway, I basically picked all the stitches up that I could, tried to fudge it a little bit, and then I cast off. And to be fair, when you look at it, it's not too bad at the top. Can you see? I don't think I've made such an horrendous job of it. So this is Nifty the Gnome, and it's called The More You Gnome, and I love it. I will leave a link for the pattern down below. I will also leave a link for the yarn. I used Helen from Giddy Yarns. I used one of her kits. She put some kits together for the UK, and this colourway is the More You Gnome Beach Gnome kit, and it's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And yeah, that's where I got it from, Helen at Giddy Yarns. But still got quite a lot left over. So I might even be able to make a small baby one. I have got so much that I want to do. If I live until I'm 150, I don't think I'll finish everything I want to. But isn't that just half of the fun? Just lots of fun things to do. Anyway, I'm getting some things finished. I digress. So, my last finished object, I have mentioned before, Karen and Alex and I did a sock along to raise some money for Ukraine. I won't go on too much about it because we've already done a video, so if you're interested in that, you can watch the video. I've took my socks off the sock blocker, but here are my Ukraine socks. This yarn was, I don't know why I haven't got them on sock blockers to show you, because I have got some. This yarn is from Alex at My Yarny Corner. Her and her partner Danny dyed this for us. It is lovely and soft, and I love it. The variations of the lemons are so nice. Is that blowing out? Sorry, it's gone a bit dull and overcast now. So yeah, these are my socks, and now I've shown them you, I am going to wash and block them. So those are my Ukraine socks, and I have got such a lot of this left, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe, I don't know, make some mini socks. I am making some things for my Christmas tree this year. I want to make lots of different things, so I might make a yellow pair. Why not? It doesn't have to be Christmas colours. Yeah, don't know what I'm going to make. But anyway, this is a forethought eel. I thought it was called an afterthought eel, but apparently it's called a forethought eel, and the lovely Karen from Stitches and Jacks taught me how to do that. So I just did a 2x2 twisted rib, a forethought eel, and a wedged toe, and them are my Ukraine socks, and I'm really pleased with those as well. So that was another finished object this month. And I think that's all I've got finished at the moment. That's not bad really, is it? And so I will go on to my works in progress. Let me just have a quick sip of I'm drinking Vimto today out of my Safari glass. Right. My next work in progress. Are you sick of seeing this? I'm sick of seeing it. Hedgerow. My hedgerow doll. I am making Damson. Is it Damson? I've done some more work on her. It's going to be a slow progress, this. I can see it coming, because I'm not 100% happy with it. And I think this is the problem. I'm just not 100% happy with it. So I am making Damson. I'm sure you've seen this before. It is out of the book from Simone Gooding, and it is called Hedgerow. So I've made the doll. I've made her outfit. Here she is. Her legs are a bit wonky, but that's okay because she's for me. I did her hair. I like her hair. I can't decide yet whether to put it in pigtails or just leave it all hanging like it is, because she's going to have a hat on. I think the reason why I'm a little bit disappointed in this is because everything I've made has been wrong. At first, it was my fault. I misread the pattern and I didn't was it the legs? Yes, the legs and the arms. I didn't do the seam allowance right, so they was very, very hard to turn. So I took that on the chin because it was my fault. But I've made the blouse and I've made the pants, and everything I've done has been too big for her. Now, I've cut out the pattern and I've sewn, I checked and double checked. It was a 1/4 inch seam, yada, yada, yada. Now, whether it will look good or better, should I say, when I've finished her off, because she's got to have a bonnet on yet, a pair of boots on, a dress, her bag, and I don't know if there's something else, I can't remember. So when she's all finished, she might look okay. So this is how far she is at the moment. At least she's got some clothes on and she's got all the hair. This hair is made from Jamieson's Spindrift. I've still got a little bit to do at the back, actually. There's another layer I have to put on. And obviously trim it, because you can see that's long there and that isn't. But I haven't trimmed that side. I don't want really, really long hair, I don't think. So yeah, that's how far I've got with the doll. Which she's coming on, isn't she? She's all right. And then I'm just in the middle of making her bonnet. Let me show you the bonnet. Oh, I just have to be very careful because there's lots of instructions here. So let me just hold on a second. There's the bonnet. So this is what I'm making at the moment. And again, it's using Jamieson's Spindrift. I haven't really done much. There's not much to show you. I only started this last night, about an hour before I went to bed. So, but this is how far I've got. Now, I don't know if it's me. It's a really rustic feeling yarn. And I don't know if it's me, but I think that this is going to be... Oh, actually, no, maybe not. You know, I thought that might be too big as well. But no, maybe not. Maybe the bonnet is going to be. Okay. I can't remember what this colourway is. I actually threw the ball band away. And like I say, it's quite a rustic yarn to work with. I've never used anything like this before. I don't really know if it's my kind of yarn. It's very, very... I don't know how to describe it. It might be better once it's been washed. I don't know. Anyway, so this is her bonnet. It's done on straight needles. Oh, I can't tell you what. Yeah, I can't tell you. It's a paid for pattern. It's a book. Yeah, I'm doing it on straight needles. You can see that, can't you? It's not like I'm giving anything away. And then I think once it's done, I might have to block it. So hopefully once I finish this, and then I'm going to do a dress, and then in between maybe I can make her boots and her bag, and I think then she'll be finished. So yeah, watch this space. So that's another work in progress, and I think for doll wise that's it. And then I have got sock mania at the moment. So I finished my Ukraine socks, and I think that's what started it. Because I am not a lover of the heel flap and gusset. I'm not a lover of it. I just think it takes far too long just to go round a corner. And so when I was making the Ukraine socks, I have said that Karen from Stitches and Jacks, she taught me how to do a 4/4 heel. And it was a complete game changer to me. So then I cast on, you've seen these, I cast on my West Yorkshire spinners. These are my West Yorkshire spinners, and this is vintage tinsel, and I think this is from about 2 years ago. And I've got this far. And Alex from My Yarny Corner introduced me to the shadow wrap heel. Oh, that was another game changer. And of course, because it's on circular needles, I could try it on and it fits me like a glove. I absolutely love it. Can you see that? So that's my shadow wrap heel. And I'm not going to do it all the time. I might alternate between the forethought and this. And I am going to keep doing the heel flap and gusset just to keep me hand in. But these two, afterthought and shadow wrap, oh, I am loving it. So that's how far I've got. I did show you these last time. That's how far I've got on my West Yorkshire Spinners tinsel. But I'm not stressing over these. As long as these socks are finished for Christmas, which they will be, because I am determined to get them finished for Christmas. That is my one pair. And then the other pair that I was making, I showed you last time, my... In a second, can't remember what things are called. You know what I'm like. Gretel. It's West Yorkshire Spinners again, and these are signature 4-ply Gretel motif Christmas socks. I'm getting very, very pleased with myself. The colourway is, the white is milk bottle, the red is cayenne pepper. Then there's the gingerbread, the multicoloured one, and then the green one is spruce. Let me show them to you. I am really pleased with these. So here they are. It's only my first one, and I am doing the heel flap and gusset on these, turn the heel flap. I did do this, and then I did it wrong, so I had to pull it back. Now, normally, if that happens with me, especially in a sock, I'm thinking, can't be bothered to do that. It's too much like hard work. But I thought, no, you're going to do it. You want Christmas socks, you have to put the work in. So I pulled it back to the top there, and I started again. And I was so pleased that I did, because, and my colour work isn't perfect. The trees seem to be better, if you can see. The trees seem to be a little bit neater than the snowflakes. But I think once it's been washed and blocked, I don't think you'll be able to. And like Tim said, it's going to be on your foot. And from a distance, it looks really lovely, doesn't it? I'm really, really pleased with it. I am, honestly. Yeah, got this thing for socks. So them are my other socks that's a work in progress. What I'm going to do now, because them are all my works in progress, apart from my coronation blanket that needs one round finishing on it, which I will do this afternoon, sat in the garden. I will show you that as well. I am going to pop in here now my little video that I did, I think it was yesterday, was it? To show you all what I bought from Black Sheep, and I shall be back when it's finished. So this is my next blanket. I have almost finished my coronation blanket now. I have got 2 rounds to go on the border and I'm finished. And it's another one that's made by Anita, and it's the Scandi Meadow blanket. And I am doing the navy. And here are my colours I have chosen. So these are all the colours for the flowers, and then the main one I'm using is this one, and it is, I think it's Lobelia. Oh no, I decided to go with French Navy. So yeah, that's the main one. And then all the other colours here are all the beautiful bright flowers. I am hoping that it will sit nice on our bed. I don't know as if it will or not, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm very much into making blankets at the moment. So this is blanket number 1. And then I bought this pattern, I think it was either last year or the year before. I can't remember what it's called because I've only printed off this picture to show you, but I will put it on the screen down below and let you know what it's called, and I'll put a link in the description box, so if you're interested you can go and take a look at it. But this is a Christmas blanket. Don't know if you can see. It's done in granny squares, put into squares, and then one big square. So basically it's all squares, apart from the little bits here where you join them. And this is the colourway I'm using. So that's one Christmas blanket. And then my second Christmas blanket is another one made by Anita. And again, I was going to start this last year and never got round to it. And I went out with my friend Karen from Stitches and Jacks on Wednesday to Black Sheep. And so I've chosen this colour. So this is like, it's not really showing up very well in this light. It's quite late at night now. This is Claret, and it's a Stylecraft Special DK. This is, everything's upside down. This is cream. I think this is warm grey. And then this is a Stylecraft, but it's the Highland Heathers. But I thought it was really, really nice. Well, actually, it was Karen that showed this colour to me. She had a little bit of a sample, and I thought it would be nice for the gingerbread man or gingerbread men. So yeah, this is the one. Let me just focus you. This is the one that I'm hoping to start for my Christmas in July. I may start this, I don't know. And I may start this, I don't know. But these are my 3 new blanket. Oh, let me move that finger. Where's that? There it is. Oh dear. So these are my new blankets, the 3 blankets that I'm going to do. They might be an all year project. They might not be, I don't know. But I'm not stressing over it. I love all 3 of them, and I'm going to do all 3 of them. I will just go and get you the other blanket that I'm doing. So this is my Neat Ripple blanket by Lucid from Attic 24. I cannot tell you how long ago I started this. Could be 3 years, possibly 4 years. And I am determined that this will be finished for Christmas this year. So, and I wouldn't mind, I've probably got not even half the same amount to do again, and then a border. So I need to get on with this. And it is the Christmas Yuletide, but it's not, I just used the colour pack, not the actual pattern. I didn't like it because I don't like, if you go on and have a look at the blanket itself, the Yuletide blanket, oh, it's beautiful, I don't dislike it, but it's not, it won't keep square, it goes off. I don't know how you would describe it. It goes, it twists because it's going round and round, and you don't turn it backwards and forwards, it's twisting. So I've decided I didn't want to do that. Anyway, this is the one I'm doing, and I absolutely love these colours. They're not showing up very well because the sun's, well, it's not, it's the night sun. But yeah, I think that's Spice, that's Claret, I think that's Gold. Anyway, I can't remember. Oh, they're all here. Sorry. Burgundy, Tomato, Gold, Gingerbread, Bottle, Teal, Sage, Cypress, Camel, Claret, Lipstick, and Kelly Green. Isn't that lovely? In fact, this is the Kelly Green that I'm using next. Oh, I like that colour. So, these are all the colours I've got. These are all the colours for the blankets. Do you think I've got a bit of a problem with blankets just at the moment? I don't know what's up with me. I can't stop choosing blankets. Anyway, I needed to show you like this rather than when I was sat at the camera because, well, you can see why I couldn't. So it's back to Jeanette in the podcasting room. I told you I'd bought a lot of wool, didn't I? What do you think? I am determined, and I say this every time, but I have never felt so determined to have the things that I want at Christmas time. So, like I say, throughout July, it will just be Christmas. Small things, blankets, socks. I'm not too bothered about them 2 pair because after Christmas in July, I can carry on with them. But yeah, I am determined to get these things done for Christmas. So I'm really looking forward to doing Christmas in July. It gives me a purpose. Tim and I are not doing very much at the moment because we have a sick dog. And I don't know if you're pet owners and whether you'd be the same as me, but I will not leave him. I don't want to go anywhere and leave him. We do go out, but I am very reluctant to make any big plans or bigger plans because he's our pet. He's our, he's been part of this family for 15 and a half years and I just don't want to go off and leave him. So it gives me a bit of a purpose. It gives me a reason to get excited about things and share things with you, which I love doing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Christmas in July. So do watch this space. The other thing I'm going to show you, but very, very quickly, because you've already seen it, is my strawberry journal. In fact, I'm not even going to open it and show you. I have just put a couple of more pages in it. I don't want to show it yet till it's finished. I've done a couple of more tags. I've put some ruffles down one page. I'll give you a quick peek there. Can you see? And yes, it's just an ongoing project, this one, but I'm really, really, really enjoying it. I had one of my viewers, lovely Dawn, who's a viewer of mine. She sent me some little bits and pieces for my for my strawberry journal. So thanks very much, Dawn. I am going to make some nice things and pop them in there with them. And the other incoming thing that I've got, I'll show it to you, but like I say, it's really boring. But we all have to have one. My yarn winder. Timothy bought this for me, but like I say, I'd love one of them very posh ones. I definitely think I need to put that on my Christmas wish list. It's actually, I've got a very, very big birthday coming up this year. Well, I think it's big. I don't mind telling you, I'm 60, and I might put that on my birthday list. What do you think? Anyway, for now, this one will do. Works perfectly fine. Thank you very much, Mr. C. Right, so the only thing left to do now is give you a quick shop update. So, I'll get cracking and give it to you. If you don't want to watch the shop update, I should say, thank you very much for watching. It's been a bit of a rushed one, I feel, but I always feel that, and then it never is. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to take part in the giveaway, do leave me a comment and I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Right, let's do a little bit of a shop update. Okay, let me show you what we've got for the shop. I have been on a cute bag making spree. I just love these bags. They're only tiny, so if anybody's interested, please do read the description and look at how tiny they are. They're ideal if you want to just pop a sock in and put it in your handbag. They're fine for that. They're ideal if you're making a little small amigurumi, but they would be really good for notions pouches. But let me show you. So this is the first one. They've all got the little Crafty Clegg laser tag on. That is the first one. Are they not just adorable? I mean, it's a good size, really. You would definitely fit a sock in here with your wool if you wanted to pop it inside your bag. So there's this one with the little tiny mice on, or meese or mouse. Then there's this one, which is beach huts. And again, you've got the little laser etched tag, white on white, and little drawstrings. Oh, I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, it's got white and tags. They've all got the tags on. They're all fully lined and got wadding in, and they've all got the little wax braided cords with the tiny little diamond knots that Tim does for me. And then this one. Oh, that's lovely. And that has got white lining and cream drawstrings, and they're all on the back as well. Now, let me tell you, this one I wanted to keep for myself, and Tim says to me, no, that's not how it works. You can't have everything you want. So I put it in the shop, but I really wanted this one. You can see why, can't you? Isn't that adorable? Look at that toadstool and fairy. So there's that one. And it goes round the back, fully lined, same thing. Aren't they lovely? So there's them. And then I have made some sock sets. So we've got Peter Rabbit bag, and it's got, what's this? Linen, a linen base, Peter Rabbit, matching DPNs, and that's got white lining. So we've got 2 of them. I've done 2 of them. Then I've got this one. This is a zipper. Let me get it open for you. This has got a box bottom. So there's this one with the beautiful lavender and bees. And that has got a DPM. It's blowing out. And I also had enough fabric left over to make you a little lavender pouch. So there's that one too. And then I've made some patchwork. So there's this one. This is a massive big one. This is one of my bigger ones. This fits at least 6 skeins in. So this could be a jumper, shawl. It could be anything. You could fit anything in this one. It's really big. It's got white on white. Oh, it's blowing out. Can't see it, can you? No, you can't. Anyway, it's got white lining, linen base, and it's got red and white polka dot drawstrings with the wax braided cord. And so that's the front, and then that's the back. So we've got 2 of them. There's that one, and then there's this one. Exactly the same size, just different patchwork. So there's them 2. And there probably will be more in the shop, or certainly over the weekend. I've got other ones that are nearly done that I just haven't had time to finish off. But all these, oh no, nearly all of them are in the shop, but they'll probably be in the shop by the time this video goes out. And then I had some little tiny, can you see them? They're the same size as them. These are ideal for just 1 sock to pop in your bag. And these are all quilted. This is linen, and that one's lined with white and red polka dot. And you've got the wax braided cord with the diamond knots on the end. There's that one, and then there's that one. So there's those 2. So yeah, like I say, there will be more going in the shop throughout probably the next couple of weeks. But yeah, so if you're in the market for a treat, head on over to the shop. I will leave the link for you down below. And yeah, my next video now will probably be early next week that you will have to watch. It's going to be like my little introduction towards July. Christmas in July. I will show you all the things I've picked out. I have picked some things out. I've picked a blanket out, which you will have already seen, and I've picked other bits and pieces out. So yeah, it's going to be really, really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, we might do a little bit of knitting together. I might even take you out with me, who knows. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to be in with a chance for the giveaway. I will leave the giveaway. I will probably leave it for a month. So you've got plenty of time. And it'll give me time to get the journal made, get you a little gift pack together. And I will pick the winner in my next video, in my next podcast, not my Christmas in July. So yeah, you've probably got about 3 or 4 weeks before I'll pick a winner. So for now, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you're all keeping safe and well, and that you will join me for Christmas in July. So take care and have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.